I recently found this delightful little plastic percolator at a thrift store. While I was cleaning it out, unfortunately, I blew the thermal fuse inside the housing. So it worked when I first got it, but now I have to take it apart and see what I can find. Luckily for me, it wasn't all that difficult to figure out what was going on. You can see right here we have the thermal fuse, and it's clearly melted away. Interestingly enough, there's a little piece of plastic behind it, and so you can see where the fuse isn't working anymore. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any fuses like this, at least none that were readily available online. So rather than not have any fuse, I decided to punch a hole in it, in the plastic piece. This way I could reconnect it and still have at least a little bit of the fuse material, so that if it overheats, perhaps it'll melt and stop the circuit. That way, it's better than not having anything. So as you can see, it's a plastic percolator by West Bend, and the Fiesta model. It claims to be unbreakable and great. And this model wasn't used all that much. It wasn't particularly dirty. It's got a fairly standard basket with it's removable. One nice thing is it's graduated, so you can fill your coffee up to the line, making 3, 4, or 5 cups of coffee. I actually like this sort of stem. It maintains its place when you put it in. It doesn't tip over, and so if you put the stem in first, you can slide the basket onto it fairly simply without it falling over. One of the problematic parts of it is that it's difficult to see the lines inside. So if you want to use it as a measuring device to make your own stuff, it doesn't work that well. As you can see, it's made by West Bend, the automatic not to be confused with Fiesta ware. So we're going to make some coffee, as well as making a mess. It's difficult, it turns out, to do it one hand while you're holding on to the camera with the other. But, okay, let's make some coffee.
But now, horns and drums are fading, rocks are in our cadence, and here, scattered or discerning, or wandering or yearning, will end when the trumpet sound. Will ash to scatter over this land. The peasant farmer's hands, now covered with the justice of a king, will marvel at the life this death can bring. Emerge from this fight, the wounded take flight and rise to the greatest of heights. But here